2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. See if you have redeeming qualities. No, not international. America. Whew, cheap shipping.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. We normally focus on scams, and today's no different. You've just seen a clip from a company called Artesian Builds. And yes, today we are looking at how they managed to speedrun the absolute destruction of their company. Honestly, this has gone from bad to worse for this company. For the person affected, kiapiaa, this has gone very, very well. And I absolutely love this story because this has to be my favourite story of the month. This goes from a small streamer on Twitch getting absolutely shit on by a company that she helped to build, along with many other small streamers, to a company absolutely imploding. And not just from this incident. The incidents that followed made this so much worse. So we're going to take a look at that. So, on the 1st of March, kiapiaa put out a tweet saying, if you haven't heard, Artesian Builds do not care about their small streamer ambassadors. They have monthly PC giveaways for their ambassadors. Great, right? Except they don't care for small streamers. I got chosen and they changed their rules last minute. Yikes. And I'm going to show the clip in its entirety for you guys to understand the context to this.
I didn't even read the name.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An Artesian Builds GIF panel. See if you have redeeming qualities.
What happened if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She.
I guess
Could be international.
No idea who you're.
I obviously.
I'm over here.
No, not international. America. Whew, cheap shipping.
No, this means they don't have to pay for shipping.
Thank goodness.
From Australia.
Active
nice.
media.
So Australians will potentially have to pay like duties, for example. I think it's worth it.
So, I just want to point out that this is possibly the most devastating thing that could happen to a small streamer. Somebody who does not have the money or you know, the disposable income to build themselves a perfect streaming and gaming PC. Being picked from a draw and then, you know, having this feeling of just pure excitement. I can imagine how I would have felt before streaming, that if I managed to get this PC, it would be a game changer for me. Then just having it not only swept away by them saying they're going to redraw, but then having your small channel that you're working incredibly hard to grow just dragged through the dirt. It's bad enough that you don't get the PC anymore, right? But then having them belittling you and berating you for your performance as a streamer, which, by the way, Kia was doing very well as a streamer of her size. She's building a good community and she was doing really well. Well, the joke is now on Artesian Builds. Because, as you can see in that video, this is an Intel-sponsored giveaway, and we're going to get to that in a second. So, they broke the local laws of sweepstakes and giveaways by changing the rules last minute. And this caught the attention of Intel. Now, before Intel actually responded to this, Artesian Builds did. In possibly the worst way. Hey Twittersphere, I'm really sorry for the way we did parts of our giveaway today. We've given a lot of people a lot of awesome free tech, and that's not going to stop. If you want to talk, I'm here. That's kind of the point of being live so much. They then go on to say, everyone in the affiliate/ambassador program is eligible to win awesome free stuff and earn money from referrals. It costs nothing to join. You can also go and chat with me live on Twitch. I've talked for a long time about being transparent about everything. It's live after all. And then for some reason, tweet number 3 is missing. But I'd imagine they've deleted it. Then tweet number 4. The easy way is to not be there for you, but I've been there for years. I haven't done much of anything else. I love interacting with you all, and I feel terrible that anyone doesn't enjoy the process today. Please feel free to share ideas on how to improve. Noah. Oh, Christ. So, for starters, this last tweet was just the final straw. Basically, the big deflect. This is a you problem. Like, we're doing you a favour, and you're being ungrateful. The easy way to do it is to not be there for you. No, the easy way to do it is to abide by the rules that you set in place and go ahead with it. In that last video as well, it even appears he was picking the winners based on the cost of his shipping to get the PC to them. Which again is illegal. You can't use outside factors from the draw other than randomness to decide the winner. That's how a sweepstake or giveaway works. Kiapiaa was actually fully eligible for that. She had the banner in her Twitch. She was an ambassador for 3 months. She ticked all the boxes, and she was still just shit on, bent over and shafted by a company that she has helped advertise and, put time towards helping build, with absolutely nothing in return for her. Now, while this sounds like a disaster for Kia has had an absolute return to glory thanks to all these incidents. YouTubers, tech tubers such as Jay's 2 Cent and many others rallied to get her a new PC absolutely free off of their own backs. She's now ended up with sponsorships from Cooler Master and care packages from tons of tech companies as a kind of apology on behalf of Artesian Builds. So Artesian Builds didn't even go to remedy this problem. Other companies rushed to her aid to do it for them. Which really, really shows how bad this is. Now, Intel put out a statement as it grabbed their attention, so let's take a look at that. Thank you to the community for reaching out to us. Intel Gaming values inclusivity for all content creators, and we aim to support the gaming community as a whole. We will continue to make partnership decisions based upon what allows us to reach all communities through our products. We strive towards welcoming streamers of all sizes to our programs and do not agree with the recent negative comments directed towards small streamers. We're reaching out to relevant parties to address the situation. The Intel Gaming team. So, yeah. Intel has joined the fray, and rightfully so. If I was sponsoring a stream and all they did was just drag streamers through the dirt for the hard work they're putting in for your company for free, I'd be pissed too. But this isn't where it ends. This is where it starts to get much, much worse. Kia was only one of 10 streamers that they re-rolled the prize for on stream. Well, they offered, after everybody else had already offered Kia a new PC, they offered to send Kia a different PC as an apology. And she straight up said, lol, no, in an email, which I have massive respect for. The ultimate flex. And she dropped out of being an ambassador for their program. As did many, many, many small streamers almost instantly. So this is the instant decline of this business. But it's not the final nail in the coffin. Because believe it or not, there is a final nail in the coffin. So, as people were looking into this, they actually realized that Artesian Builds are potentially committing tax fraud in the US. The string of mother and parent companies that they've set up to do different things and all of this, well, it seems that Artesian Builds is attached to the parent company that is similarly named, and because of the category they're in, now I don't understand US tax laws, but a lot of US lawyers have actually delved into this and confirmed it. They are not eligible through their tax exemption program to be doing giveaways as a tax write-off, along with many, many other things that they're doing through Artesian Builds. I'm going to show you a quick clip from Sid Alpha, who explained it better than I ever could.
Well, as of today, March the 2nd, the California Franchise Tax Board has transitioned Artesian Builds to the listing of forfeited. And what does that mean? Well, according to the California FTB website, they state, if your business is suspended, you cannot legally do business, sell, transfer, or exchange real property, which means they can't sell off assets. file an automatic extension, file a claim for refund, start or continue a protest, legally close or dissolve your business, meaning you have to stay open, bring an action or defend your business in court, meaning if you sue this company over actions that they've taken while they're in this status, they cannot defend themselves. File or maintain an appeal before the Office of Tax Appeals. Maintain the right to use your business name. Secretary of State will deny your reviver request if the entity name is no longer available. Secretary of State will require a business to choose a new name. Retain tax-exempt status. We revoke an organization's tax-exempt status as of the suspension date.
So they've essentially now got no rights to do business under their name. They don't even have the rights to the name Artesian Build anymore in California. So literally anybody can go and snap that up right now and they lose it forever. Yeah, this has basically destroyed their company. I mean, if we go back to their Twitter and look at their recent tweets, yikes, they've stayed quiet as soon as all this news came out because they're kind of fucked. They're almost dead in the water, to be really honest. I don't see a way for them to get back from this now. This is not what Twitch is for. Twitch is not there to put yourself on a pedestal above smaller streamers. It's not an excuse to drag them through the dirt or belittle them for their smaller stream size. Twitch is an incredible platform with brilliant tools to help build each other up through raiding people, shouting them out, and just hosting them. Lots of little things that mean a hell of a lot to people. Could you imagine that if every time I got a raid of 3 to 5 viewers from another small streamer while I'm streaming to 150 viewers, could you imagine if I just turned around and said, why did you even bother raiding me? You've got no viewers. Like, do you really think that helps me? Like, you're just nobody. That wouldn't be acceptable. This is not acceptable. I have never seen a company speedrun its own death in 48 hours. That was the time frame from them fucking up to them going bye-bye. And as I say, they are now silent on all fronts. As I said earlier, this is my favourite story of the month. This was swift justice to people being absolute cockwombles. And just to top it off, somebody who was massively hurt, both, you know, emotionally and maybe financially by this, has just had their 15 minutes of fame, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. They got their justice, and I'm super happy for Pia. I wish her the best of luck in her new, rapidly growing streaming career. And I'm just glad it ended the way it did. Now, I'm sure there's going to be more coming out on this, where Artesian tried to pass the blame card, tried to say, oh, I didn't know we were committing tax fraud, all that nonsense. But that will be a video for another time. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy these kind of videos, subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. As always, a massive thank you to the patrons. You guys are growing by the day, and I can't thank you enough. As I usually do, I'll be live over on Twitch, playing some games, chatting with you guys, and picking out parts for my new dual PC streaming build. And if Twitch isn't your thing, that's completely understandable, so I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care.